Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, so this is the road to #1 as we continue with the burn it all validator. All right, so people are gonna say, man, Currency, Brad's validator and you guys and everybody that's in this thing involved in the delegations and stuff, it hasn't gone the way that many of us thought it was gonna go. We thought you were gonna go right to #1 and you guys will just go up to #1. God does, and this is what I would say. God doesn't work that way. God does not work that way. Yeah, if you think the road when God's leading is going to be easy, you don't know your God. You know what I mean? He's good because the trials and tribulations that you go through just make you more stronger, right? They make you more fearful. I mean, fearless. They put drive in you. They make you more ambition. It actually opens up your mind to think of new ideas. Look at all the ideas we have thought about since since Brad started the Burn It All Validator, and we have all joined him with delegations. Look at all the look at all the ideas that have come out, right? So it forces you to think. It forces you to get angry. It forces you to get ambition, have ambition. It forces you to have drive. If we just came in and said, "Oh, we just went to #1," we wouldn't have all this knowledge now about a lot of things that we have now, right? So we wouldn't have this fight. We wouldn't know who the bad guys are, right? And so they could take us down because we wouldn't know who the bad guys are. All these things have to happen. The trials and tribulations have to happen, so you know who the bad people are, the good people are. You have drive and ambition. You know who's serious and who's not, right? So this is why we go through this stuff. And then once God sees that we're good to go, guess what? We go right to #1 because we've got everything we need. That's how God works. God will put you through, and same thing at your jobs. He'll put you through trials in the wilderness for months and months and months and maybe even years. And then boom, you'll catapult to promotions to vice president to maybe even owning the joint. That's how God works, right? He wants the enemies to think that he's not there for you, right? And so, how many people in the lung community right now that are validators, or even just people in the lung community that are staking with other people, even though we said, come and stake with us a million times, and you refuse to? How many of you guys have said to your minds, God's not with them? Look at them. They're struggling on. That's exactly what God wants. That's exactly what God wants. Why? Because he gets the glory. When he catapults you, he gets all the glory. Because it only has to be him because we were nothing without him. We were struggling, right? So it's the same thing at your job. When people, your coworkers and your managers and stuff, and your bosses be like, God ain't with her, God ain't with him. Look how they are in this position. They're still struggling. They're barely making it. And then all of a sudden, God says you're ready, and then boom, you start to advance quickly, right? And then you might even become the owner, right? So it's the same thing here, same thing going on. It's just you have to allow God to be God, right? And God loves to put the enemy to shame. When the enemy doubts that he's with you, that's when God moves. And so there's a lot of people doubting a lot of things, right? And God's about to show people that I'm still on the throne and I'm putting the enemy to shame. And that's why we call it the season of the release. We are in the season of the release until the crash of the fiat system and they introduce a new digital system. Okay. So That could be next year, it could be 2026, whatever it is, but it's coming very fast, right? And we're going to see the bond market and all these things implode. We're going to see and life is going to change forever. I've been saying that. And I say things early. A lot of people say, "Where's all this change that you're talking about? Like it's going to be forever." You guys, some you guys have been with me for a while. You know, I say these things years, months in advance, weeks in advance, years in advance. It's what is because it's called. It's not. I don't mind control people, but I put it in your mind, right? I put it in your mind so that it starts to change. So your mind starts to realize that change is coming, and so then you start to prepare for the change that's coming, right? So it doesn't mean that because I say change is, life will never be the same again. That doesn't mean it's going to happen right away, right now. Like it's coming, but it's not like instant. You know what I mean? Because it's something you're getting your mind used to that change is coming, and it is coming, and there will be a drastic change of life coming here in short order, right? And we know that. Now, could it take a year or two or three to manifest? Of course. Could it be in 6 months? Could it be next May? Could it be next April, May? Of course, we do it, but it's coming, right? And it's coming fast because a year from now isn't that far away. 3 years from now is not even that far away as well, right? Life is moving very fast. We're about to be May's about to be over in a couple of days, and then we're already in June, halfway through the year of 2024. So it's coming fast. Major changes are coming. And I told you guys also, we're going to see events after event. They're going to hit us with event after event after event after event. It's going to be crazy, right? And of course, the biggest event is the bond market. So we have to watch that carefully. Is it going to be this year? Is it going to be next year? Cliff Data Sets had 10% of it coming out this year, and then they reach out to Reggie Milton to save them. Silver goes through $30 and explodes right up to maybe 50 $100, and then it comes back, right? Now we know that when the bond market fully implodes, silver's going to be 500 to maybe even $1,000, $2,000, right? And that's the world that no one wants to live in, right? But in the 10%, silver could be 50 to $100. So we can, cash out, and silver goes back down a little bit, back to about 30, 40, and then we can buy more there and then wait for the bond market to fully implode in the future. Either way, it's a lot of options. All right. So, anyways, let's go through here and let's quickly check out what's happening this week. Brad has 1,008 followers. Shout out to everybody that's following Brad here. He's got over 1,000 now. That's good. And he says, just so Inu community knows we mean business, we sent another 222 billion tokens sent to the Burn wallet, and that was 3 hours ago. So there you guys go. So you thought yesterday we did, yesterday burn was wasn't as much as I thought. That's because I'm an ambitious guy, right? So I'm like, yo, like let's do trillions, you know what I mean? But we didn't get enough. We didn't get the support we needed yesterday. People close their wallets on us, right? So if we had people opening the wallets up and send Brad Lunk tokens and USTC tokens yesterday, we would have done trillions. But people decided that they watched the video and they decided that they didn't want to help out. So it's crazy, but that's what people decided. I can't decide it for you. You have to decide that we're good enough for you people to help out. I mean, for people to join together and help out. I mean, it's pretty sad, but that's what it is. People decided not to help. So, anyways, it is what it is. So let's see here. So we had yesterday, Brad burned 100 billion, right? And they for Inu and next week is the same thing. Another 1 million. Whatever we do in USTC burns next week, a million X of that will be for Inu. So CEO is going to keep it going for the rest of the month, at least for the rest of the month, and then at the end of the month, 50X of whatever we staked with the burn all validator will also be burned on Inu. So whatever we stake this month, he will 50X that for the Inu burns. So we still got some big burns coming, and of course we're burning daily, as you see here. Yesterday was 100 billion. a plus. Today is 222 billion. All right, so there's 469 trillion tokens in circulation. The dev team of INU burned, I think, 530 trillion. Okay, so we're about to burn 1 trillion here as a team together. So that's pretty good. So just in 1 week time, we're about to burn 1 trillion tokens, which is awesome. Of course, a lot of people want 30 trillion, 90 trillion already, like I do, but you know. We need people to help out. We can't have 10 people trying to burn the entire supply of ENU. we need if we had 500 people chipping in $30, 30, 40, $50 each, then we would be able to do a whole much more, right? So, but we don't have that. People just watch videos and then they don't do anything. Um, okay, so here was the burns. We had a record breaking burn for USTC, which was 74,000 429, and then we had the INU burn of 100 billion. So Brad did add a little bit more in there because it was supposed to be a million X, so that would have been 74 billion. But he added some more to make it 100 billion burn, so that's pretty good. So we had 100 billion burn each INU. We had 74,000 plus burn on USTC yesterday. So big day, big historic day there for the burnout validator. 74,000 in burns yesterday. That was pretty awesome. Shout out to everybody who participated. It's only a few of us, but we got it done. We got it done, and we're getting it done, and we're gonna get it done even more. And it's gonna get faster now. It's gonna get faster and faster and faster. As you can see, we're getting better and better and better. We're getting faster and faster and faster. Even though people still think that it's slow, we're way faster and we're way better than we were 6 months ago. And so you can only imagine what this thing's going to look like as we get Inu airdrops on June 1st, right? And we start continuing to burn Inu, and Inu starts doing a 10x, a 100x, 1,000x. You know what I mean? Inu just goes parabolic here and does another 5,000%. 8,000, 10,000%. Now your airdrops are looking way better, right? Now you're getting $1,500 airdrops or $30,000 airdrops, and now you're like, whoa, you know what I mean? I can actually come in here and buy up a whole bunch of lung tokens and stake with the burn off validator and get Brad going here. I can buy back and burn USTC. Like you can do a whole bunch. You can stake with Flare, you can stake with Levita, you can stake with Cosmos, ATM coin, you can stake with Solana, you can load, you can help yourself, or you could just keep the Inu and we keep burning and we keep moving it up and getting this thing to a 50 billion market cap, so then we can really come in here and do what we gotta do. So things are gonna get faster here, and it's gonna be awesome. All right, so look out for that. Look out for a fast June. June is going to be fast. Okay, so it's going to be awesome. All right, so here is the burnout validator, and things have been slow, of course, but we're picking up space, and now we're about to accelerate. I mean, we're going to accelerate, and there's nothing that's going to stop us, and it's going to be awesome. So you can watch it or you can help us. You know what I mean? So either way, we're going to get it done. And I've been saying that from the beginning. So things are going. Look at how quickly that went, and then I came back because some people left, but look how quickly that can change. Right? So it's just a teaser of what we can do, right? So, for the burn it all validator. All right, shout out to everybody that's staking. You can see everybody staking here, 6 million for it. Things are just coming in, and this person is still 176, 176, 1776, 1776, 1776. Almost like the what's that commercial? 1766 1776 JT Wentworth. 1776 JT Wentworth. It's my money and I need it now. I think that was JT Wentworth. Okay. 6 million, 1.9 million. Yeah. So people are staking, man. So it's awesome. And shout out to everybody staking. Inu airdrops on June 1st or around that time, June 1st, June 2nd, snapshot June 1st. And we're going to get it popping. We're going to continue to burn and burn and burn Inu. And maybe we'll do buy events as well on Inu. So we can get the price up as well as we're burning. So, you just don't want to burn and not buying pressure. You want buying pressure with burns as well, right? So maybe we'll do some buying pressure events, and then you also do some burn events as well. Peace out. God bless. See you guys next video. Burn all validators to #1. We're gonna shock the world, and it's gonna be fast. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be slow. When we do it, it's gonna be fast. This has been slow, right? And everybody, people are doubting and all this stuff. That's good because that's what we want, right? You know, when the Dallas Cowboys are favored, they always lose. When they're underdogs, they have a chance. You know what I mean? So when you know, we want people doubting and doubting and doubting, and then boom. God steps in, so that's what we want. We want that to happen. That's what we want. So let's everybody keep doubting us. Let everybody keep talking about, you know, we're not going anywhere. We're not moving anywhere. Everything's too slow. We pick it up to pay. Let people do that while we keep doing our thing, and then God's gonna step in, and then boom, it's over, right? We're #1, and people go, where they come from? How that happened? Peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.